Hello everyone, very good morning and good evening to all. Let us start our today's session. So yesterday and day before yesterday we have seen what is data warehouse and how to do the data modeling. And today we'll start with IICS. So we know already what is IICS? IICS is nothing but Informatica Intelligent Cloud Services. It's a cloud-based ETL tool. Okay, so Informatica has different tools, and this IICS is nothing but it is a Informatica. It's a cloud-based ETL tool. So this is the agenda. So we'll see today one by one. So what is ETL? What is Informatica? What is Informatica Power Center? What is IICS and IICS architecture and how to do the IICS setup? So we have seen already this one. So the prerequisite for this IICS is SQL, right? So SQL, we should know the SQL completely. I hope everyone is practicing. Yeah, some of them are practicing and then you are sending the exercise sheet. So please continue to do that and complete. So each day sessions, okay? So this is the right time to complete all the SQLs. So please complete it. So start with SQL. So then go for data warehouse and data lake that we have seen already, and cloud knowledge. So here in our session, we are going to learn, as I have already mentioned, we are going to learn the cloud on, it's like a Salesforce, the cloud CRM tool, and we'll see the Snowflake, AWS, and GCP. So these four cloud system we will see one by one. So I will take these sessions later. So you can start learning this cloud as well. So we should know the cloud knowledge as well. Okay, so then we'll go for ETL. So yesterday we have seen just introduction to ETL, right? So what is ETL? Extraction, transformation, and loading. And then we'll, yes, as a ETL developer, we should know the Unix and Linux concept. Yes, definitely we should know. So because we need to check the files, whether the files has arrived or not. So all this we have to get into the Unix server and we have to go to the path. We have to check it. Informatica is a company, right? So Informatica Corporation is one of the company. Informatica Corporation provides a different variety of tools. So Informatica Power Center is one of the on-prem ETL tool. So on-premise ETL tool. So what is on-prem, what is cloud, that we will see one by one. So it has different products, Informatica. So for data discovery, we have Enterprise Data Catalog. So Informatica Enterprise Data Catalog. So EDC we have. By using the IDMC, we have all the tools in a combined one. Okay, so combined tool, we have all these tools. So whatever we have the data discovery, data ingestion, data enrichment, data integration, data governance, data quality. So all this we have in IDMC tool. Okay, so now the Informatica IICS is renamed with IDMC. So Informatica Intelligent Data Management Cloud. So it's nothing but IDMC here. Yeah, so IDMC, yes, we have the data integration as well as other tools as well. So the main one is IDMC here, the data integration. So we have the EDC, Enterprise Data Catalog, for the data lineage. So we will use the data lineage, profiling, data discovery, and everything. So for example, for this particular column, so where it is being used, I want to know this table where it is being used. So data dependency, lineage, and everything. If I want to know, yes, they will have the data catalog. And here data ingestion, we have the mass ingestion. Okay, so one tool is called cloud mass ingestions, and data enrichment, we have the cloud data integration, and we have the data integration. Yes, we have one tool called IDMC. So it has all the 200 source. So all the sources we have, and data governance and data quality. So these two are like, we will use data governance and data quality, data profiling, data cleansing, all these operations, okay, related to data. So here we are going to learn data integration part, CDA, cloud data integration. So if you take previous Power Center, right? So Power Center, if you take the Power Center here, the Power Center is Informatica on-prem tool, right? So Informatica on-prem ETL tool. So this is nothing but on-prem. So on-prem means on premises we have the tool. So on-prem. So we will call it as on-prem ETL. Informatica Power Center. So we have the tool name called. So Power Center is one of the on-prem tool. So in the on-prem tool, the Informatica Power Center. So what is the latest version of Informatica Power Center? So we have the 10.5. So 10.5. So this version, say for example, our company is using 10.2. So they want to upgrade. So how they will upgrade? Yes, they have to get the license from Informatica Corporation. Then they will upgrade it. So they'll go for upgradations. So every 2 years or 3 years or 4 years, it's based on the company. So each and every time the Informatica will release a major versions after that patching, right? So every time they will release the patching. So Informatica admin team, they will update the patching and so major version also they will upgrade. So this one on-prem, Informatica Corporation will give us this server and the company will maintain the server, license and everything. Security, licensing, patching, and scheduled maintenance, network, storage, repository. So everything the company has to maintain it. Okay. For example, ABC is one of the bank. So on their on-prem, this is their network. Okay, the company's network. So if the companies wants to maintain it, yes, they inside on premises, they will use this particular tool, right? So here we'll use the source system, target system, everything. So this particular on-prem is Informatica will provide the license, number of users and everything. The company will use it. So here even on-prem database also they can have, right? Yes, on-prem database or DBMS. So on-prem Linux server or Unix server to place the file. Okay, on-prem applications. Yes, they will keep the file and then they will extract the data from here and they will do the all the transformation logic. They will load it into on-prem data warehouse. Say for example, this on-prem data warehouse, we can call it as Teradata or Oracle Exadata or any other system. So everything like on-prem, on-premises. If I want to get any third-party data, yes, from third-party SFTP, so they will receive the data, right? SFTP, they will get the data and then secured file transfer protocol. Okay, so they will receive the data to a server and this server, it will read the data from here. This might be a local server. So here we will get the data. Similar way applications, third-party applications, everything. So this is on-prem. Say for example, our company decided to move on from on-prem to cloud on the database end, data warehouse end. So because they want to use this data warehouse for their analytics as well as AI purpose. Okay. So artificial intelligence and machine learning purpose they need to use. The company wants to move from Teradata to AWS or GCP or Snowflake. For example, the company wants to move to the Snowflake. So from Teradata to Snowflake, right? Yes, they will move from cloud. So first they will focus on the database migration. So they will use this Teradata. They will migrate all the tables and we'll keep the tables, all the tables here. And then they will create another pipeline. Say, for example, if the companies wants to move from Teradata to Snowflake, Snowflake is like a cloud data warehouse, right? Yes, we have the cloud data warehouse. So here I'm using the Snowflake. The company wants to move on the Snowflake. For the data analytics load and everything, Snowflake will perform very easily. Snowflake is like a framework. So any one of the cloud system, so either it may be AWS or it may be as GCP or Azure. So any one of the cloud providers on top of that, the Snowflake will be created, right? That's a framework actually. Concept of Snowflake is Snowflake will not own the data storage and everything. So they will create the framework on top of this cloud providers. On top of this cloud providers, so they will create it. Any one of the cloud providers. So they will store the data either AWS S3 or GCP GCS, Google Cloud Storage, and Azure also they will use some storage, Snowflake. Okay, so the company wants to move from year to year. The load will be, the analytics will be very faster here in Snowflake. Okay, so in that case, ETL also they want to move. So the Informatica Corporation decided that, okay, so if we are not supporting any cloud databases like AWS, GCP, or Azure, or any other applications, we will not be there in the market. So 2017, they decided, okay, 2017, they decided, Informatica Corporation, they decided, and they wants to move from on-prem to cloud. So what is on-prem to cloud, right? So cloud means, so whatever we are maintaining here, Informatica Corporation, they informed us, okay, so here up to 10.5, we will release the version. After that, we will not release the version. So even 10.5, 10.4 also, Informatica Corporation tried to implement some of the cloud connectivities. So if you look at the 10.4 version or 10.5, right? So we have S3 connections. So we have a Power Exchange connector for Snowflake. So other cloud connectivity also, web service, HTTP transformations for API. So everything they brought. But after that, they decided that, okay, so we will also move on the cloud. 2017, they released first version of Informatica Cloud. So ICS, Informatica Cloud Services. So here if the company wants to move from Power Center to cloud, so what the company will do, right? They will migrate. So they will identify the component. So I will explain the migration concept later, but you assume that overall idea. So they will migrate Teradata. That means database object, the views and everything they wants to migrate from Teradata to Snowflake. So some migration team will work. Similar way, Informatica Power Center to IICS also, the team will work to migrate this component to IICS. So here we have the IICS. So Informatica Intelligent Cloud Services or IDMC. Okay, so this is what we want to move. So then what we will do, the company will analyze it. Okay, how many number of mappings, sessions, workflows, parameter files, connections, and all the different objects are available here. So that we have to migrate. So we have automated tool or manual migration. So whichever based on the time and based on the budget, the company will decide. Say for example, manual migration, they want to migrate. So they will convert all these mappings, okay, the Informatica workflows and sessions, connections, parameters, and everything, they will migrate to IDMC here. And the new development. So whatever the new development is the company is going to develop, so everything will be on IICS tool only. So not with Informatica Power Center. Some companies will go for both IICS and or AWS Glue or GCP or Azure also, ADF. So Azure Data Factory also, yes, they will move. So not only IICS, they will use other cloud tool as well. So that's why I'm keep on saying, in addition to this IICS, start learning any of the cloud also. So whenever you are going to make your profile, so please make some cloud. So Snowflake is very easy to learn, okay? Then the company will migrate from Power Center to IICS. So new development, they will start only from IICS here. So IICS is nothing but it's a web-based ETL tool. Okay, it's a cloud-based, and we will have the company will have only web interface. Okay, cloud-based ETL. It's like a web tool. Okay, so it's like a web. On the web we will create. So we'll have some link. The company no need to have any server or no need to have any security or maintenance and everything. The Informatica Corporation, they will take care. So they might be using internally any cloud to store the repository, metadata, and organizational data. They will not store, but metadata they want to store. So each and every organization will have a separate organization ID. So based on the organizational ID, so they will store all the data on their cloud. Okay, only metadata, not business data. So Informatica will not store any business data. So they will store only metadata. So Informatica Corporation informed all the companies, all the vendors, saying that, so after 10.5, we will not release any new version of on-prem data server. Instead, we have released already IICS. So please start using that IICS. We will help you to migrate Power Center, whatever we have the Power Center component, so that to IICS component. So that is what they informed. They started the migration project even 2 to 3 years before also the companies. So here we have the IICS, right? Yes, they will start working on this. For example, so they will not immediately migrate all the component. Okay, it's like a 3 years, 4 years, right? So application by application, folder by folder. So they will migrate. Okay, so they will take one folder here. not only one folder, I'm saying example. Okay, if the one folder, if they have thousands of workflows and mapping, so they will go for very easiest mapping and everything. So they will create all this in the IICS, then they will store here. So they will go for coexistence phase. Coexistence means this flow also will be running, this flow also will be running. So here it will take this flow and this flow. So parallel load will happen. So Teradata also it will get loaded. Snowflake also will get loaded. So they'll go for reconciliation here. Reconciliation means they will compare Teradata tables data and Snowflake data. They will compare it. So they will have some mechanism or tools. So each and every day they will compare it. It's not only for one month or one quarter. They will go for even 2 quarters also. They will compare it. Then they'll say like, okay, all the data are matching. So then they will decommission the workflows and mappings and everything from Informatica Power Center. They start using this. Similarly, they will go for application by application, folder by folder. So then they will migrate everything to Snowflake. So then they will decommission this one. Okay, if they want to completely decommission this one. So it's like a 2 years, 3 years, even 4 years project. It's based on the company. Maybe it's a banking. Banking will have a lot of workflows. So telecom industries, retail companies. So these companies will have n number of workflows, right? Yes. So based on that, they will migrate. Okay, one by one. So this IICS, yes, it's a cloud-based ETL tool. It just the Informatica Corporation will provide all this operations. Okay, they will maintain it, server and everything. As a company, we have to install only secure agent. Okay, for example, in our on-prem, in our company on-premises network, so we will use only secure agent. In the on-prem, we will use secure agent. If you take this is on-prem to the company, in the on-prem, we can use secure agent, or we can create the secure agent on any cloud instance as well. So in our real-time project, so we have 4 environments. Okay, so like dev, playpen, and then rprod and prod. So different environment we have. So playpen means like a QA. Okay, testing all this we'll do the playpen. And for secure agent, we have totally 7 secure agent. Okay, in the production I'm saying 7 secure agent is there in the productions. So out of which one Windows secure agent. Okay, one Windows secure agent. It has been installed on Windows machine, and 3 of them are installed on on-prem Linux. Okay, on-prem Linux, and 3 secure agent installed on AWS EC2 instance. So AWS EC2 instance Linux environment. Okay, so Linux has been installed on AWS. So on top of that, they have installed the secure agent. Secure agent is to establish the secure connection between our local network to the cloud networks. So why do we need these connections, all this? Okay, this is what we are using. So different way of secure agent they will use. Okay, so in the real-time project, yes, this is what. So what is secure agent? If you ask me, this is like cloud, right? So cloud, and here we are going to have source system also, maybe cloud. So you may get the data from Snowflake. So we may get the data from AWS. We may get the data from Salesforce. Okay, any other tool also, like cloud applications, Workday we have to get. Okay, some data we have to get from here, and also we have to store the data on the Snowflake, and on-prem also, from on-prem. This is on-prem database. Okay, here also. So this is on-prem. This Informatica who is maintaining? Informatica Corporation. Snowflake they are maintaining. So here we are sending our customer data, our bank data, right? Our retail data from our on-prem to Informatica Cloud. Then Informatica Cloud to Snowflake. So different vendors we are sending the data, our customers' data. So the security is very, very important, right? So we have to do everything like encryptions, and we have to take all the firewall and everything. So for that, on-prem, they will use secure agent. Okay, this secure agent will establish the secure connection between all these different networks. Okay, so that's a use of secure agent. It's like a agent between on-prem to cloud. So it's like this cloud, this Informatica cloud will not store any organizational data. Say for example, if you take one ABC bank, so that bank customer data or bank credentials or anything, Informatica will not store. Okay. Then what Informatica will store? Informatica will store, okay, at this particular time, by using this ETL logic, you go and connect this database, read this table data, do the transformation logic, you load it into Snowflake. That's it. Okay. It will not store any customer data. Informatica will not store any customer data. It will store only metadata. Metadata means it's a data about data. So this particular, all these mappings and sessions and workflows and schedules, so run status and everything, Informatica Cloud will store on their repository. Okay. So if I want to read the data, then I have to go for API connection only. So not like our on-prem, we have the repository tables, we'll connect, right? But here we will use this way only. So this is the way we will connect, and then we'll read the data, we load it into a or any other cloud also. It's Snowflake, one of the cloud. You can go for any other cloud system as well. So this is what the real-time project. So it will work. So after some times, they will decommission these systems. They will start using this IICS only. Okay. So I hope you are clear. So what is this, all this? Secure agent to be installed on every developer machine? No, 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 no. We will not install on developer's machine. Secure agent, it will be already there in the company's on-prem. Say for example, you have some client, right? The client on premises, they will install it. They will have the data center, right? On their on premises, they will install like a Linux machine or server or all this, they will install. Okay, server they will install on top of the server. So what is IICS? Yes, I will explain the architecture. This architecture you will get to know very clearly. So IICS is nothing but Informatica Intelligent Cloud Services. It's a cloud-based data integration platform. So that provides a variety of features such as business data integration. Yes, we have the business data integration. Data integration means it will integrate the data from various source system to data warehouse. Application integration, we have to get the real-time data. So currently what data is available, that we have to take. So that is application integration. API management between the cloud and local applications. Okay, so that's what we are using this IICS. It allows business users to integrate data across cloud-based applications on premises and databases. Okay, so this is what we have. It provides similar functionality as Power Center in a better way, and that can be accessed via internet. The functionality and everything is same, only the tool is different. Okay, and this is the first version of IICS. So intelligent Informatica Intelligent Cloud Services, IICS. Then before that we are Informatica Cloud Services. Okay, so why the companies wants to move from on-prem to IICS? So because everyone wants to move on the modern cloud data lake and data environment, right? So Informatica also should move, otherwise they will not be there in the market. So to accommodate the current technological trend, the Informatica also, they want to modernize their infrastructure. So otherwise they will not be there in the market, right? So that's why they're using. So benefit of migrating to IICS is nothing but low code, no code. So here it is very low code and no code also. Sometimes we are going for, so when compared to Azure or AWS or this one, so here if everything is like a drag and drop, right? Transformation logic. So those who are already working on Informatica Power Center, those developers can easily create ETL logic and everything by using Informatica. So creating the ETL logic is very, very easy here. So that's what we'll go for drag and drop, right? So there is no coding is needed, and it's very, everything's like a drag and drop, the transformations. It is very simple to create the ETL logic. So cloud compatible, yes, IICS, it's auto scale, and so we have the cloud compatible now. So it will automatically, it's compatible, and everything they will they will upgrade. So like a single cloud, multi-cloud, and hybrid cloud environments. So in the cloud computing, it's there like private network, private cloud, and public cloud, and we have the both hybrid as well. The similar way, single cloud, multi-cloud, and based on the customer's demand, so they can increase their resources. Okay, like server resources and everything. So based on that, they have to pay for that. So whether you want Snowflake, Databricks, Delta Lake, okay, Salesforce, AWS, Azure, Google Cloud, so you can definitely connect with 100 plus connectors in IICS. So what are the different connectors we can connect? I will show you. And it has automated updates. So Informatica Corporation, if they wants to upgrade anything, so they will do it. Our IICS will automatically get updated. Okay, so updated automatically. So pay per use, it's nothing but pay as you go. Then definitely whatever the resources we are going to use, so for that only we have to use. So in material of usage, on-prem means in material of usage we have to pay for the license, right? But here, so based on the load, we have to pay for that. That's it. So that's why the companies wants to move on to this IaaS. But when compared to other cloud systems, Azure and everything, IaaS is costly. Okay, so somewhat costly. So maybe that's a reason also, one of the reason to migrate to other cloud as well. But still, if you take cloud data integration, Informatica is the topmost tool. Okay, you can check in the Gartner chart as well. So here we have the power center, right hand side. If you use IACS, okay, I hope the font size is okay. So if you see the power center here, so power center is traditional on-prem monolithic architecture. And if I want to go for any upgradation or anything, yes, the company has to do like a traditional way of upgradation. But here IACS is modern, cloud native, microservices based and API driven architecture. So everything like you can publish it and then you can run it. So that way we'll use it IACS. And through API you can invoke the IACS task and task flows. So here agility. So here very slow adoptions, right? So with all the upgradation and releases and everything. But here, so there is no hardware and software required from our end. So everything Informatica Corporation will take that. And time to market. So tomorrow, if I want to start a company, I want to build ATL logic. Yes, I can pay to Informatica. They will immediately give all this infrastructure to us, right? That is the way we can do the time to market is very, very easy. Performance wise, so here it is auto scaling and auto tuning and services and everything is easy to install, easy to maintain. Performance wise, IACS is, yeah, the infrastructure wise, even I could see Informatica on-prem tool, we are facing lot of performance issue. Sometimes the server will down, the node will down, domain will go down, and then network connectivity, security issues, all this will happen. But here, so we are not seeing that. Okay, in IACS, it will automatically complete all the services and everything. Okay, so that's what we are going for this one. Purpose built intelligent AI powered high performance engine we are using here. So here it's server. Okay, so monolithic server we are using. Cost is, so this one is low infrastructure cost and admin maintenance cost. But here this one is infrastructure cost is high. Okay, so risk is zero downtime. So for any upgradation or anything, right? Here zero downtime. So because so even we are working on the downtime and everything. So it will automatically update. So secure agent will automatically go for updates. It will not stop. Okay, even they are using multi-node, multi-cluster architecture. If one cluster is down, the other cluster will take the run. Okay, so that's what they will go for automatic run. Okay. So if you ask me what is the difference between Power Center and cloud, Informatica Cloud. So in the Informatica Cloud, if you see here, the on-prem we have four different tools, right? Repository manager, designer, workflow manager, and monitor. Four client tools. For example, I am the ETL developer. I joined one company. So they will give the laptop. They'll create all the user ID and everything, right? So after that, I have to install on-prem tool, this Informatica Cloud on my machine. through network team, and I have to connect to the server. I have to start working on that mappings and everything, right? We have to check out and then do all this. So here it is nothing like this. So we have the business on-prem data here. This is Informatica Cloud. So with that, you can connect with other cloud network also. So we can connect with SAP, we can connect with SQL Server, we can connect with X, Workday, okay? So Salesforce, Marketo. So different tools are there. NetSuite, Hadoop, MySQL, Oracle. So different cloud systems we can connect. So that is what we'll go for. So this Informatica Cloud. So here we can install this on-prem tool based on the Unix, Linux, or Windows Server. But here only secure agent we will install. In IICS, we will install only secure agent. So here need to install Informatica on-prem server. Yes. So here we will go for the client and everything will install. But here it's a web-based cloud integration. No installation is needed. So here on-prem repository RDBMS will be maintained to store the metadata data. But here everything is on cloud managed by Informatica. So pay for enterprise license. Immediately of usage we have to pay for the license. But here, so pay for what we use. For example, Saturday and Sunday month end load is very less. Okay, so only peak load will be there in the December, right? So in that case, so in order to accommodate the December transactions, yes, we need to have the server capability. So remaining months, if I have very less transactions, yes, I have to use. But here, so whenever the capability we need, we can increase. So it will automatically increase, but we have to use for the transactions. Okay, how much transaction we are using. So there will be a single secure agent for all the DB. No, it's not like a DB. So we are using secure agent for Informatica side. So database, we are not using the secure agent. For Informatica, we are using the secure agent. Okay. So first of all, what is secure agent? If you ask me, secure agent, this architecture, if you look at this architecture, so here, this is the firewall. Okay. So this is the firewall here. So as I have explained previously, so this is the firewall. Okay. So out of our network. So this is our internal endpoints. So internal endpoints means our internal local database and file system. For company, they will use some data center, right? Yes, they will have the servers, databases, and everything. So that database and servers here. Okay, I have to send the data from here to Snowflake, from here to Salesforce, or Salesforce to my internal endpoints. I have to send. So how can I establish the connection? So directly can I establish the connection? No. So here, this is the Informatica. Okay, so this is Informatica Corporation, Informatica Cloud. So cloud repository. So this is maintained by Informatica Corporation. This one is maintained by Informatica Corporation. This one is maintained by the secure agent is installed on the our local machine. Okay, our local machine. That means not local our machine. The company's on-prem. The company's on-prem here, they will install it. I want to move the data from Salesforce to local internal endpoints or internal endpoints to Salesforce or AWS or any other cloud. So then I will read the data. This secure agent, this is nothing but normally agent is nothing but the person for the third party for the two different parties, right? So secure agent is nothing but this secure agent is responsible for secure connection to establish the secure connection. So here the firewall we are bringing. Okay, so because we are sending our organizational data to outside data to our organizational. So here we are bringing the business data. So through APIs. So APIs only we are bringing. So security is very, very important here. So even for other cloud as well. So this secure agent through this firewall, it will establish the connections and it will read the data from here and it will write. So this secure agent will act like a integration service. So you know the integration service, right? So in Power Center. So what is the integration service will do? It is responsible for three different threads: reader thread, transformation thread, writer thread. Similar way, it will read the data from this internal endpoints transfer the data based on the transformation logic which is available here, Informatica Cloud. So this is cloud, Informatica Cloud. Okay, then it will load the data here. So this is metadata. Okay, this is metadata. This is not business data. So this is the business data actually. This one is the business data. This is metadata. So this is what Informatica, the secure agent will do. So even if you see the in detailed architecture, the same thing. We have the cloud applications. So we have the Workday here. We have the Salesforce here, Marketo, right? LinkedIn and NetSuite. So different cloud-based AWS Redshift here we have, Amazon RCS, right? So all this we have here, cloud. So it will store all the business data. This is my business data. Okay, this is my business data I'm storing on the cloud. Okay, I have to do ETL process from my on-prem to this one. So here, this is my on-prem. If you look at here, SAP and Microsoft, we have Oracle, SQL Server, MySQL, all this SQL, different databases we have. So this is on-prem databases. We are storing OLTP data here. You assume that, okay? And we have to move the data from here to here, right? So cloud to here. So by using Informatica IICS, as a user, I'm the ETL developer. I will log in with my identity, access control. I will go to the web portal and I will connect to my Informatica cloud. Okay, I will connect to my Informatica cloud. So this is my intelligent cloud services. And I will do all the mappings and everything by connecting the server and everything. So once I have completed, I will start running it. This metadata will get triggered here. This secure agent will run the mapping. Then it will read the data from this on-prem server to this cloud or cloud to on-prem server. So this way it will send the data. So from here to here, here to here. So through secure connection. So it will use 128-bit encrypted secure connection it will use. This is the way it will send. So we can use authentication here. We can connect with single sign-on authentication and everything. But this is Informatica Corporation will maintain. Okay, on top of AWS, Azure, and GCP, they have created the cloud network, the cloud one, all the metadata and everything. So here they have the metadata. Data will get stored. So they will have the cloud secure agent also, on-prem secure agent, cloud. So cloud secure agent, they will run it. Sometimes we can run the Informatica by using the cloud secure agent also. So here we have the process server and secure agent. So different microservices we have, and it will use AES 128-bit encryptions to move the data and everything. So it's nothing but multi-tenant repository. So what is multi-tenant repository? Informatica is one company, right? So for them, different banking, other companies will be there, right? Retail companies, everything. So based on the organizational ID, they will store all the company's metadata here. Okay, so whenever I'm running any job, the job will get triggered and this particular cloud system will run the mappings and everything. So that is what this architecture will work. So here, this is what we will see all these options and everything. Okay, so if you look at this one, so if you take the cloud architecture, okay, cloud architecture here, and this is the complete architecture. Okay, this is the complete architecture, what I explained now. This is our firewall. Okay, this is our firewall here in between. This is Informatica Cloud. So Informatica Cloud. So it has different tools, right? Administration, monitor, design and develop. Say for example, I'm the IICS admin. Then I will use administration tool. If I'm going to simply, I have to monitor it. Maybe L1, L3 support, all this. I will use the monitor, or even developer also will use the monitor. And design and develop, yes, developer will use based on the role and everything. For example, I'm the administrator. I will use these services. Administrator service, application integration console, API portal, API manager. So these three is related to APIs. SAML setup is nothing but we have the secure sign in, right? So we have some markup language setup to sign in. It's a JSON based sign in we will use. User access and control. So in our real-time project, we are using this setup only. Single sign-on. So based on the organizational ID. So I will explain later. So here we have the runtime environment configurations, data integration, connection and schedules and everything. Monitor will have all kind of monitoring. Okay, running the jobs, analytics, metadata, discovery IQ. Okay, so operational insight and everything we can monitor it. Design and development, we can go for data integration, application integration. So we'll create a task, we'll create a mapping, task flow, and everything. Okay, here we'll go for orchestration is nothing but running the job. Okay, scheduling the jobs. So that is what we'll go for orchestration and connections, service connector, and everything we'll use. And publication service, subscription, everything we'll use. Load balancer and everything. So this is from Informatica end. So here we have the secure agent. So if you look at the secure agent, what will be there on the secure agent? So what will be there on the secure agent? If you ask me, the secure agent will have this information. Okay, we'll have the secure agent group. So inside the group, we can have n number of secure agent. So based on the organization, here secure agent 1, secure agent 2. If I have 2 secure agent, I said 3 secure agent for Linux, 3 secure agent installed on EC2 instance, right? Similar way, you can install any number of secure agent. So what is there inside the secure agent? We have the agent manager, agent core, channel client, metadata, catalogs, process server, data integration server, DTM process, and it will have all the process engine logs, agent core logs, session logs, user parameters, connections, schedules, everything will be stored on secure agent only. Okay, so we can use on-prem secure agent or cloud secure agent. Anything is fine. And what is agent manager? So what is the functionality it will do? So yeah, all the UI client, okay, user interface, this agent manager will do. Agent core, it's like a running the jobs process and everything. It will server process. Okay, actually these are the server process, metadata. So everything it will maintain. And if you take the access control, right? So we can connect with file systems through the server, FTP, file transfer protocol, and SFTP, secured file transfer protocol. Okay, some servers, okay, Java servers and everything. And here we have the special DB app connectors. So app connectors, service connector, I will explain later. JDBC, ODBC connection, Java database connectivity, Oracle database connectivity, HTTP connections, REST API connections, all this. So this is the way it will connect. See, this is the one I explained here previously, right? So we have the Informatica cloud. This is cloud applications. This is on-prem applications. So the below one, we are the on-prem. So we will create the mapping session and everything. It will get stored on the Informatica cloud. Then we will run the flow. It will move the data from on-prem to cloud, cloud to on-prem, on-prem to on-prem, cloud to cloud. So anything is fine. File to cloud. So cloud to file, anything is fine. So we will send this data. So if you look at metadata, where the metadata will get stored? Metadata will get stored on Informatica cloud here. Multi-tenant repository. It will use the encryptions. So this is the encryption it will use. 128-bit encryptions it will use. Cloud services. So we have the cloud services here. We have different microservices. I will show you tomorrow. And authentications, authorization, audit, everything we'll use here. User access, roles, and everything. Secure agent. Yes, it's a deep security with company's own app agent. That's what I explained, right? Company will maintain it. Secure agent communicates with Informatica cloud using secure channel. No firewall configuration is needed for the company. So firewall configuration, everything, Informatica itself, they will establish. So they will use this kind of port for the secure connections. Okay. So Informatica cloud platform, yes, this is what the cloud platform they will use. Okay. This is the concept of secure agent, Informatica cloud. So if you look at this access control, access and everything, in the real-time project, there will be different kind of user, right? You might be a developer or you might be a task executor You might be only monitoring, okay, or operator, or admin, or tester. Okay, role will be different role. So based on the role, we will create groups, user groups. Like Informatica admin team, they will create the user group, developer. If I'm going to assign this role, so whoever has access, the developer has, all this user will get that particular access. Support role, admin role. Okay, so this kind of role I will assign. So user one will have the support developer role. User two will have the support role. User three will have the admin role. So this way we will give some connections and everything. So authorization, authentication, we will use this single sign-on method or trusted IP one. Okay, role-based access, audit log. So this way they will use different kind of one. Okay. So I hope you are clear. So what is secure agent and everything? So on-prem only we will use secure agent. Cloud secure agent, Informatica Corporation, they will maintain it, but we will not use much. So because secure agent one, the connection schedules and everything, the company wants to maintain it. That's why the company will use the on-prem secure agent. Okay. So multi-tenant means different customers. For example, bank ABC, if they are using Informatica IICS, then this is the one tenant. Bank XYZ, again Informatica they are using, then the tenant IDs will be different. Organizational ID will be different. I will show you that what is organizational ID. Okay, so this is the way we will use. I hope you are clear. So how this secure agent will be used. I installed this secure agent. We will go to the username and password. So in real-time project, we will use the single sign-on. If you click on the single sign-on, it will ask the SAML login, right? So SAML login means we will have this authentication, right? So it's nothing but we'll have one markup language. Okay, authentications. It's nothing but they will use some markup language, security assets and markup language. This is the one language. It's like a user control. Okay. So if you put organizational ID, so they will take the single sign-on from our network ID. They will connect to the particular dev, QA, production servers. Okay, automatically. So we will define that difference in the org ID only. So based on the org ID, it will have the dev, QA, and production and everything. Some project, previous project, so we'll have separate link for dev, separate link for QA. Okay, separate link for production. But this new project, we have everything based only one link only, but based on the organizational ID, it will differ. So we will use the single sign-on. So network it will take, but organizational ID we will define. So based on that, it will go for this ID. Say for example, I want to make this sign in. So I will explain that. So I want to go for, I will sign in and I will show you. So how it will establish the, so what is secure agent, how it will look like. And if I explain, so today you will get some idea, but going forward, you'll get to know very clearly. So what is that? So all the options and everything. Okay. So here I'm going to use. So here, this is the web-based tool. The same method we'll use, but not like one this way, single sign-on we will use. In our real-time project also, we will, based on the role, we will get the number of services. So for example, I want to go for administrator service. I'm the administrator. I want to go for admin services. Okay, how it will connect? So my system to my on-prem to, for example, in my system, I have Oracle. So here I have Oracle database. I want to move the data from this particular table to cloud, Snowflake. Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. So how it is possible? So it will read the data from here. So it will use the secure agent. If you go to this one, so the secure agent is installed on my Windows machine. See here, Informatica Cloud Secure Agent, right? So where it is installed? On my on-prem. Which OS it has been installed? It has been installed on local on-prem system. That is our Windows on-prem. In real time, so we have different on-prem, like different OS we have installed. So Windows, as I told, Windows 1 secure agent, 3 secure agent on Linux, on-prem Linux, 3 secure agent on AWS EC2 instance in Linux environment. So that is what we have, 7 secure agent on the production environment. So based on the different applications, So they will use it. Okay, so I hope you are clear now. So this is the secure agent. It will establish the secure connection between our local on-prem to cloud system. Yes, this is the one. So if you go to the runtime environment, you can see. So this is my organizational ID. So based on the tenant ID, I told right, the tenant ID only, it will store all the data. So we can create one sub org ID. It's nothing but I told right, dev QA. So all this we can create a sub org ID. So based on that also it will connect. If you go to the runtime environment here, so this is what our local secure agent group, secure agent, right? So here I explained here, that is agent group. So here we have the agent group. Inside we can have n number of secure agent. So that way we can establish the connection. So here also we have, if you go inside the secure agent, it will automatically get updated. So since my machine is maybe shut down or it is not updated, so we can see that auto upgradation is errored out. So when April 7th, after that it did not get updated. So if I want to update, so then we have to stop the service manually and we have to do. Okay, in real time, we will not do it, only during the maintenance we will do. So that to not this way, we will use some command. Okay, we will go to the command, we will use that Linux command, we will have some procedures. So because this way, if I'm going to give the control, if something goes wrong, it's very difficult to maintain the servers and everything, like all the load in the production, it will get stopped. So that's why they will not give access. So this way manually we have to start. So next time, if you are going to work on next 1 or 2 days on this particular tool, you'll get to know everything very clearly. So just high level you listen today, but anyhow, we are going to learn one by one. You'll get to know slowly. So all this concept. See here manually, I have to stop, I have to start. So now it is connecting to the based on this org ID, it will connect to the Informatica cloud. It will get automatically downloaded. The secure agent, everything will automatically update it. So this is called microservices, data integration, application integration for process server. This is for all the command task. This is for operational insight, metadata. So these are the different services we have. And real-time project, we will not see that these services, okay, in our machine. So because if you have access, you can see, otherwise you cannot see. The tool-wise overview, I will explain later, but this is the architecture and everything. Okay, architecture and everything. I got few questions and how the SAML is used for different roles and user groups. So everything, the Informatica admin team, they will create it. So user based on the user role and groups. So this way they will create it. So they will create the group name, they will assign it to the particular user and everything. Okay. So based on the org ID, so they will create and everything. Okay. So org ID is for the particular organization, but the user and everything ourselves we can create. So if I'm the admin, I will go and create the user groups here. Okay. User groups, users, they will create. Say, for example, I'm the admin, you are coming to my particular project. So I can create add user here. Okay. So manual user as well as some automated way of user creations. Yes, they will create it, they will assign it. User roles. So you'll have different roles here, admin role, developer role, designer role. So we have predefined role. So based on that, they will assign the role to a particular user group. Say, for example, we are all working in one particular user. They will create one group here. Okay, new group, they will assign it. User group, user role. Who will maintain this? The particular company's IICS admin team, they will maintain it. So not Informatica Corporation. Okay. But where this data will get stored? Informatica admin only based on the organizational ID. Okay, so tenant ID. So this way it will get stored. Okay, I hope you are clear. So any questions as of now? Okay, so give me some time. Let me complete this. So then I will take your questions. Okay, just 2 to 3 minutes. So here, if you see the secure agent, whatever I explained. So this is the secure agent. It's nothing but it is a lightweight program that runs tasks and collects metadata for Informatica Intelligent Cloud Services. It is an agent as a platform so that enables secure communication between Informatica Intelligent Cloud Services and your organization. So that's what. So secure agent between our on-prem organization to the cloud. Okay, so out of the network. So this one only will create all the everything. Administer, okay, orchestrate and update itself. Okay, it will automatically update services while maintaining the runtime continuity. So most importantly, runs your job. So secure agent only is responsible to run the job. So please remember, if somebody asks in interview, so you can tell them the by using the secure agent only, secure agent is responsible to run the job and establish the connections between our on-prem to Informatica cloud and as well outside. So if you go to Informatica Power Center, in Power Center we have the repository database, we have the integration, right? Integration service. So here the integration service is similar to our Informatica Secure Agent. Okay, it's similar to our integration service. It will take execution control, that is our job execution control, self-updating, cloud, on-prem, co-hosted. Okay, so both we have, and no data storage, no organizational data storage. And what is metadata here? So here Informatica Cloud Services we have. So that is on the cloud side. Informatica Corporation, they will maintain it. Metadata repository, hosted multi-tenant, managed by Informatica, browser user interface. So that's what we have. Okay. So when you are going to use this one, right, you will get to know all this very clearly. So this is what we have seen so far. So you can go and check. So Informatica IICS is nothing but it's a iPaaS solutions. So platform as a service. So integration platform as a service. Informatica is providing. So we have three different cloud computing, right? So one is software as a service, the front end, and platform as a service, infrastructure as a service. So our IACS is nothing but this cloud is nothing but integration platform as a service. Okay, so iPaaS solutions. So cloud data integration, cloud application integration, API management, cloud data quality, everything it will maintain. Okay. So for example, Informatica will connect 100 plus connectors. So that is the advantage. AWS, Databricks, Google Cloud, NetSuite, Azure, MongoDB, Workday, Tableau, Snowflake, Salesforce, everything it will connect. So every now and then they are increasing the number of connectors. Informatica corporations, they are increasing the number of connectors. Always you go and check here. So they will see that all the connections. Okay. So we have all the Amazon connectors here. So Amazon, Athena, Aurora, MySQL, PostgreSQL, DynamoDB, Kinesis for streaming, right? So we have the MySQL, Oracle, RDS, relational data store, and Amazon Redshift data warehouse, S3 to store the data as a document DB, SNS, and SQS. Okay, so we have different services we have. If you click on more, you will get all the different connectors. See here, Cassandra, Hadoop, Hive, Kafka, Jira, we can connect HBase, NoSQLDB. These two, Cassandra and HBase, are NoSQLDB. We can connect with the Jira, AWS Glue. So all this Azure, we can connect. Okay. So Calidus, we can connect. See here how many connectors we can connect. So Databricks, Microsoft Databricks, we can connect. So DB2. Okay. So Dropbox, we can connect to place the file. Elasticsearch. Here we have the Irwin. It's a data modeling tool. We can directly connect. Okay, ETL tool. And Salesforce, Facebook, file processor. See here, 100 plus connectors are available. We can connect with these connectors and get the data. So all the Google Cloud. And yeah, we can go IBM Netisa. We have the message queue, right? So Informatica, even Informatica Power Center also we can connect. See here, Informatica Power Center for time being we can connect and get JDBC, ODBC connections, Marketo, different Microsoft Access. Azure, we have all this connectivity. We have a lot of connectivities now. Now they have integrated with all the connectors. See here, these many connectors are available. If I want to connect with this system and integrate the data, yes, by using IICS we can do. So application integration, data integration, okay, so mass ingestions, so everything we can perform. PostgreSQL, all the Oracle connector, so click integration, okay, click replication, Salesforce. So this is message queue, REST API, Salesforce. So different connectors we have, okay. So a lot of different connectors we have. Tableau, Stripe is a payment system, Snowflake, ServiceNow. We have a lot of connectors here. We can connect with Teradata also. So Teradata Vantage now we have. See Vantage also you can connect Talent, all the connectivities. Okay, so even they are increasing the number of connectors. So now we are seeing these many connectors, right? You can count it. So after 1 month, if you go and check, so there will be more connections. So now I think 100 plus connectors are available. They will go more than 200 also. Okay. So whenever you have some time just to go through, you'll get some idea. So sometimes if they ask in interview, so so can I connect with the IECS with Hive? Yes, we can connect. So we have to tell. Okay. So sometime they will ask in interview. So you'll get some idea, overall idea.
Yeah, hi Chandra. I'm trying to install Oracle on my machine. I installed it, or actually I unextracted the zip file. And when I install the client, when I try to install the client, it is saying the DLL is not found. Try to set up the class path and all, but still it did not work. Is there
So
anything?
client means you are saying Oracle client
Oracle
or
client,
SQL developer.
Oracle client.
So which version of Oracle you have installed?
Oracle I have installed, I think 21. I tried with 21. I couldn't find 11G. I tried 21. I tried 11.2. Sorry, 1 second. Just a second. I
Okay.
tried, 21, 13, and 11.2.
Yeah. So don't install multiple versions. Okay. So you can go ahead with 11G if you are facing any issues. Okay. No need to have Oracle client. So
Uh,
install the server and you
okay.
can connect with SQL developer. It will automatically connect.
Yes,
Okay.
please. Appreciate that. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
So, like currently, people, I mean, the organizations are using the Informatica 10.5 or 10.4, but to migrate this from Informatica Power Center to IICS, is there any utility available in IICS which can easily migrate all the locals to,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean,
We
on-premise
have
to cloud?
utilities. So in our project also, they are using this intelligent. Okay. So intelligent migration factory only. It's from Informatica corporations. So there are
Mhm.
two types of migration. One is manual migration where the each and every developer manually they have to convert Power Center task to IECS task. The other one is Informatica intelligent migration factory will convert, but it is not converting all 100%. It will convert 50 to 60%. Remaining manually they will do it. So how they will do it, I will explain later. But we cannot demonstrate here, but I will explain that. Okay, so I will explain that later.
Oh, and the second point, let's say this IICS is pay as use. So let's
Yeah.
say if development work is taken for 6 months or 5 months, I mean 6 months to 1 year. But during this time also do we need to pay, or is it only the period where the jobs are running in production?
Yeah. So no. Development also, if you are going to run the job, it will read the data from source and it will load the data into target, right? It's a transactional based. So even in my previous project, right, if you are going to run in the development environment multiple times with a huge volume of data, so our organization they already blocked it. Okay, so they will not allow us to run with a huge volume of data. So because it's based on the transaction volume, they will they have to pay. So every time whatever the resources we are going to use, for that the company has to pay. Okay, so that's why they will not allow. But in the QA and higher environment they will go for higher volume, so they will use it. But whenever you are running the job, that time they will charge. And
So it's
number of
basically
resources, number of cachings, and number of users and everything. Based on that, they will charge.
Okay, so meaning billing also starts from the development phase itself, not from the
Yeah,
production.
yeah. See, whatever the resources we are using, so they will charge irrespective of development or environment. Okay, they will charge all this amount.
Okay. Yeah. The next question is about Informatica metadata. So is this stored in AWS, Azure, and GCP, or is it something that Informatica maintain it of their own server,
No,
like
Informatica will
multi-tenant?
maintain it. Okay, Informatica Corporation, they will maintain all the metadata informations. Okay, they're running the job, session logs, and everything. All this they will maintain it in the server, in the metadata repository we have, right? So if I want, I can connect with the operational insight and then get, or through API I can connect and get it. But
I
Informatica
mean to
only,
say,
everything will maintain.
is it on the AWS, Azure, or GCP, or is it
Yeah,
their own
no, no, no.
own server?
So no, their own server also or any other cloud. So they will use it. The connections and everything we can also use it. Okay, so we can also use the secure agent where we can store the connections, parameters, schedules, session logs, and everything. In secure agent also we can store.
I'm trying to install before this weekend, Oracle 11G and Secure Agent also. Uh, can you can you please share me the related documents like SQL related? So
Yeah, I
whatever
will
you
share that.
shown
I will
the
share. Yeah.
yeah
I will
that
share.
that
Okay,
that
so
that
don't.
will work. Fine.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
will share. So
yeah,
you can start installing Oracle 11G, but
yeah,
don't install Informatica. So tomorrow I will tell you, okay, how to install it and everything.
yeah, yeah.
So
Just
we
I
will do
can
the hands-on. Okay, one
yeah
hands-on
I can
completely.
yeah yeah. Yeah, even I need to set up my laptop also.
Yeah, yeah.
Tomorrow I can do that
We
setup
will do
and
it. Yeah, we will do
everything
it.
is ready. But I need to uninstall some other. Last time I have installed secure agents, so I need to
Okay,
uninstall that one also. Okay,
okay. Yeah,
I will
sure.
take care of that.
Yeah,
Yeah, as of now, yeah, I'm good. Okay, today, uh, if anything is there in that, we can discuss in the tomorrow class when you have
yeah.
the doubt.
Definitely. If then,
Yeah, actually, I'm previously I worked for the Informatica India and Power Center. Okay, it's like 3 years. Okay. It's not like I'm not much onto the like the Indian side and Power Center I use for that workflows and designing. Yeah, this kind of stuff I did and migrations, workflow migrations I did from the what you can say like development to QA to production also.
Mhm.
Here we can use that like that kind of work we can work on the IICS also.
Yeah. So we will do that CI/CD pipeline. So I will
Yeah.
explain that CI/CD pipeline later. Okay, how we will do,
Oh,
how we will extract, and then how we will create the pipelines, how we will deploy.
yeah.
So we are using Ansible Tower to deploy it. So I will tell
Okay.
you that later. Okay. So the
Yeah.
in
Okay.
the
Sure.
project related session I will explain.
Yeah. Okay. So that's it. Thank you.
Hi, Chandra.
Yeah. Yes, please.
In real time, how many connectors we use in one project?
The number of connectors
Yeah,
we have thousands of connectors are there in our real
but
time project. If you go
yeah,
to the
usually
connections, right, it will be listed lot of connectors.
we don't have idea about all those connectors, right?
Yeah, we don't have all these connections. Okay, the admin team will create it, whatever the connection you needed. So you have to request them. They will say like, okay, this is a service URL and connection which is available already. You can use this connections in your mapping. But in
Okay.
production, all the connection will be parameterized.
Okay. And one more question. Right now we are going from on-prem to cloud, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, then you were saying cloud to on-prem also possible.
No.
In what case we
Data
are
movement.
data,
See,
yeah, data moving from
data
cloud
movement.
to, yeah, data moving only from
Mhm,
cloud to Oracle or database, we are moving right on-prem
mhm.
database.
Yeah,
In what situations do we need to do that, all this?
yeah, we will use, okay, so like on-prem also we will move. Sometimes we will take the data from cloud and we will move on to the on-prem also. Sometimes we have the different regions, okay, region-based uh, business. So one region still they are using on-prem server only. So they will send from cloud to on-prem replication server or ETL tool. Yeah, we have both. So on-prem to
Okay.
cloud, cloud to cloud. So cloud to on-prem, flat file to on-prem. Okay. So flat file to cloud. So all different connectivities are there. Applications to cloud. So all this we have. Different connectors we have.
Thank you, Chandra.
So is this IICS only for Informatica Power Center to cloud, or is it for Informatica MDM,
MDM, everything is
DTM,
there.
or
Yeah, everything is there.
everything?
If you go to this one, right? So here, if you see the services, so API is nothing but this is for application integration, data integration for ETL, data profiling, data quality for IDQ, that is Informatica data quality. So here we will call it a CDQ, cloud data quality, and we have other services also, data quality and data governance, common services, integration cloud, and we have the MDM also. So they are going to bring other services also going forward. So we have the mass ingestions. So different services are available one by one. They will bring it. See, the grayed out one is licensed one. So if you want to create, for example, I need mass ingestions one, right? So then I have to create this trial account for mass ingestions. Then this service will be enabled. So tomorrow I will tell you how to create the separate trial account for separate functionalities.
Yeah, actually, Informatica maintaining this repositories, those things at the Informatica cloud side. Na? So
Yeah.
Informatica cloud side means it's, I mean, Informatica does have its own cloud, or it will also take some
So
help of like
previously,
either.
yeah, previously they are using their own cloud, but now they are using all this cloud providers only. These three cloud providers only they are using. So to cover the entire globe, right? To the market and everything. So they have the data center in different places. So North America, Canada, EU regions, Asia Pacific regions, different server.
Okay, it's their choice, no? It's not
Yeah,
organization.
their choice. See, if our company here, then it will automatically connect to the server
Okay, okay,
or this server. It's a
oh,
it's like yeah, so it's like a similar way how we will use the cloud.
okay. So
So nearest
organization.
server it will automatically connect. Yeah.
Okay, organization doesn't have its own preference. Only for the data purpose, at least data purpose, they will have the choice, like
Yeah, the
organization.
secure agent they will have the choice. So if you have organization here nearest, while
Hmm.
installing the secure this one, creating the trial account, you can choose this account nowadays. So that flexibility now they are giving. So recent
Okay.
version they are giving, but previous version we do not have.
Hi Chandra,
Yeah.
is there only one cloud, one secure agent enough for all three dev,
No,
test
no, no, no,
and
no. No, that's what. See, that's what in our real-time project, we have 7 secure agent only for production.
Okay.
Okay. So one Windows secure agent, 3 on-prem Unix server, that is secure agent, 3 AWS instance. We have EC2 instance. So these 7 secure agent is for only for production. Some applications only supports Windows. So that one we created all the mappings and sessions only on Windows secure agent. Some applications support this Linux based one. Some application is supporting this AWS one. So that's why we have 7 secure agent. But we have
So,
other environment also, like a playpen. Okay, then dev. So here also we have different secure agent like this. So 4 or 5 something we have number of secure agent. But here it will get stopped or will do all the maintenance and everything. But here we will not do any, we will not touch it manually.
okay. When we give organization ID to connect that's production environment, if it is a multiple secure agent, what secure agent will connect first?
No,
We
we
have
have to
mentioned
select.
it.
We have to select while
Okay.
deploying the task, right? This
Uh-huh.
IACS task we are going to deploy. So that time we have to choose which secure agent it should run. So that we have to select.
Like in production, multiple in the power center,
Yeah,
multiple
yeah, yeah.
integration service will be there.
Yeah,
We need to
exactly,
select
exactly.
which.
Sometimes you will have the Unicode integration service. We will select, right? Okay. If
Yes,
something like
yes.
Unicode characters we are getting, that we have to select. So if you see this, any mappings or any sessions, so while running, you will have the secure agent. See here, which runtime environment, right? Choose that.
Yeah. Okay.
So this
And
runtime
one
environment
more
is my local. That's why I have taken. but you will have the similar way, which user, which location and everything. See, exactly similar way we will have in our real-time project also.
And one more question, do we have our own Informatica admin team in IICS project?
Yeah. Admin team we have. So I'm also one of the admin. Okay. So we have less activity only. So we have to take care everything. So production admin, production support on call and everything.
The connection creation will
Everything
be
we will do. We will do
care.
production, we will do. So that is parameterized. It will come through CI/CD pipeline.
Okay.
One time we will create the connection name and repository details and everything. Okay, the password and everything. We will have some maintenance window. That time we will update it, database password and everything. But the parameter, the connection parameter, we will create it. We'll give it to the Informatica team. For the deployment, they will use the same connection. They will deploy it through CI/CD pipeline. Then it will automatically it will run. They will go for one dry run. They will run it. They will check the data. So dev team will not have access to production environment.
Hi Chandra. Expression transformation, actually in expression logics and all we'll implement in expression transformation, right, row by row. So those changes will not be, cannot be implemented in IICS.
Row by row means, so what you are referring?
Like while you are explaining, you told, right, we cannot, complex logic will not be implemented in IICS.
No. Complex logic, any logic can be applied in IICS. So whatever we can able to do in Power Center, yes, we can do by using IICS. In addition to this, IICS will support all the cloud connectivity and everything. Okay, it has all the connectivities. So Power Center plus added advantage. You have to take in that way. So
Okay.
whatever Power Center has, all the advantages plus more than that. So we have all the services and everything right here. One single place we can have all this. Power Center will not have data quality on the same tool, right? But here IICS, we can have everything on the same tool. So whatever needed, yes, you can do all the data profiling, application integration, everything in a single tool itself.
Okay.
But expression, while taking expression transformation, you remind me. So whatever you asked the questions, I will explain. Okay. Expression also will take row by row process only.
Okay, like in expression transformation, we can apply all the expression logics, whatever we can apply in the power center, correct?
Yes, exactly. We can apply.
I'm new to this actually ETL process. Just I have a basic question. So you are saying that if you move data from on-premises to cloud. So if I say I'm using AWS or Snowflake, they might have their own connectivity, correct? Connector, native connector to connect on-premises. Then why we need for Informatica? What the
No.
benefits of?
Informatica will do all the ETL logic. Okay, drag and drop. Like a transformation logic by using Informatica, create it. It's very easy. So in a ADF, even in the same thing we can do by Teradata also. Teradata, we have the BTEX script, right? So we can do, but creating the logic in Teradata, BTEX script, it's very complex than this Informatica, right? So the similar way, Snowflake also, we have the Snow pipe and we have the Snow task and we can create the Snow procedure also, all this. But yes, we have drag and drop functionality in IICS. That's why we'll create. In AWS also we have the glue. GCP we have BigQuery and GCP we have.
So here we are making everything in the drag and drop and as well as the automatic
Transformation, yes.
Also, you said there are a lot of connection, so more than 200 connectivity in this. Do we need to learn all the things or all the?
No. Simply, if I want to connect from here to here, so that connection we will use it. So that's what I will. So we'll go one by one, so that one or two sessions, if I'm going to do the hands-on, right? So that time you will come to know, okay, how to connect all this.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Chandra, will be having a Snowflake classes also, like one or two
Snowflake, one
class.
session we'll have. I will explain what is Snowflake and how to connect, how to create the Snowflake tables, how to read the data from Oracle to Snowflake through IICS. So that I will do. You can also do. But beyond that, if you want to learn, yes, with the help of Oracle SQL, you can do all other functionality in Snowflake, the trial version itself. So next 1 month you can use it. One more account you can create. you can practice. That is up to you. Okay, but I will take one session on Snowflake.
Okay. As in a real-time project, we'll be having different repositories, right? Like a dev, SIT, and production. So can
Yeah.
we create within the same account different repositories in data integration here itself?
Same secure agent? No,
Yes.
we cannot create it. So previous project we have dev and QA on the same secure agent, same link we had.
Okay.
Okay, that is very small project. But this project, even dev also, we have a different org ID, sub-organization ID, and QA we have separate org ID, separate secure agent and everything. Production we have separate secure agent, separate org ID. Everything is separate.
Okay, and are you going to teach us how to deploy the code from dev to a higher environments, right?
Yeah, I will explain that. We cannot do here. The CI/CD pipeline we cannot do, but how to export the component, how we will create the Git pipeline. So those concepts I'll explain here. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, actually, I have one more question regarding this parameter set. Are you going to
Yeah,
teach
parameters
that?
also I'll explain. Yeah. So
But at
parameter
the end
file.
of the session.
Yeah, parameter file, everything we'll teach. Okay. So yeah, we have 35, 36, 7 sessions we have. So definitely we'll see one by one. Okay. So whatever I'm explaining that particular session, so please practice. Okay. So that's what I'm keep on saying. So if you practice next to 2 months, whatever I'm saying, you will be master in IICS and SQL. Okay. So whatever the interview you are going to attend, you will get through first interview itself. But you have to come along with me. Okay. Next to 2 months. So please spend sometimes these 2 months. Okay. I got one question. You have mentioned 7 secure agent, 1 Windows, 3 Linux and 3 Unix in prod regions. So can you please share some use case for having different OS for secure agent? Yeah, see, so we have different applications. Okay, in our real-time project, we have different applications, different source systems. So based on the source system and data, this secure agent will not support. So for that, they do have different secure agent for the load balancing and everything. So load balancing and security, connections, firewall, licensing. Okay, some licensing policy, everything we'll have, right? So different third party, we are getting all this. So that only production data, we have 7 different secure agent. That's a use case. So thank you all. From tomorrow onwards, it will be a practical sessions. And still, if you have any questions, yeah, I will address your questions tomorrow. Thank you all.